Well, hello! What are we doing? You all fine and dandy? Great. Belting super! Right. I just wanted to keep you up to date basically to what actually happened in Bempton. So basically I've put part one up, I hope you enjoyed it. My videos to myself feel a little bit better, even though I'm not a tech person, filmmaker, they do feel a little bit better, and I've had a lot more feedback, so I'm doing something right. So basically, the Bempton experience, well, one, it was crazy, basically. That's the only word I can use. In fact, crazy is not the word. I've not got a word for it because I can't understand it. It's so bizarre. But like I say, when the actual experience happened and we came home that week, I was straight into work. It was going over and over in my head. I've been watching it since about, well, a good week ago I've been watching it. So the first week I didn't watch any at all. So basically I've just started watching it, processing it with Mick and blah blah blah. So basically I wanted to just keep you on track and a bit closer to what's actually happening at our end. So basically, I've watched the footage over and over and over. The key points, what stand out in the video, I've watched them over and over. So that's all I've done for a solid week and a half, probably. And I've even watched it today. It's crazy, it's mad, because I can't understand it. I just can't put it, it's a rational idea to it. And, you know, it just happened so fast that I think a human being can't take in what's actually happening. We can't process it. So basically, I've just got a few pointers which I wanted you basically to have a think about before the footage comes out. This will be part one, obviously. Sorry, this part one's been. This will be part two, and then there'll be part three, which is the actual footage. But like I say, we need to still get a little bit more feedback before we release it. But basically, this will keep you more in touch with what's actually happening. So basically, that weekend or the 3 days, we didn't see no deer. We didn't see no hares. We didn't see nothing apart from birds, because obviously it's the RSPB sanctuary. So obviously you just see birds, don't you? So no animals, no horses, no cows, no sheep, whatever, nothing. So that was quite bizarre in itself. The thing about it being a deer is that's the main, what everybody's saying, they think it's a deer. Right, but the thing is with the deer, the actual torch was so bright that I couldn't see a dark outline of the deer. I couldn't see the white inside the front of its ears, or, funny enough, when me and Mick left after the encounter, we were coming down the country road going back to the caravan site, and a deer nearly ran out in front of us, funny enough. But I kind of just broke a bit, and it kind of noticed with her, and it spun round. But what did I see? A white bushy tail. But there was no white bushy tail. So you've got white in the ears, there was none, and you've got a white bushy tail, and there was no white underneath for what I could see. The eye shine seemed a lot taller than what a deer would have been. Now the following day we went back and we were on a bit of a slope from where we were stood, but still it seemed a lot taller, and the distance of the eyes was a lot bigger apart, and the colour of the actual eyes, it was like a laser green colour, like a very light green colour. Now I would have thought a deer, of when I've looked on the actual internet and looked at YouTube videos, they're darker green than what I remember. So that's another thing. Just after it happened, there were pheasants which were making a noise in the background. Now, we'd been up 2 nights previous, and we drove in with the car, there'd be people walking about, and we never heard a thing from the pheasants. So something had obviously gone past them or something, or spooked them to, you know, making a noise. But also, when I got told in my body, feeling to Lee, stop, get your torch, turn right, and I went bang straight on the eyes. Why suddenly that spot? Why were they tracking us along the bottom, you know, following us from the bottom, and they were going along the top? It just seems funny. It was just strange. There was loads of questions you keep asking yourself. Also, another thing is, why did we feel hunted? Now the previous day, or even the day before that, we went to Danes Dyke, and when we came out of Danes Dyke in the dark, we looped Danes Dyke again. I don't know why. I don't know if we got the route wrong or whatever. But I thought, well, what I'll do is wind the window down in lovely Denise's car, shine the torch, see if we can pick anything up. And I did. I said to Denise, stop, stop, stop. Kick the door open. Well, not literally, Denise, but run around the other side of the car, hit the torch. No hunting feeling or nothing strange apart from the energy what was going through, but nothing like what I felt at Bempton. I hit it with a torch and it just turned and looked at me, and that was a deer. I knew, plain and simple, deer. Everybody else saw it, deer that late. I went, right, okay, jump back in the car. So where did I get the actual hunted feeling? That's, you know, you only get a hunting feeling if you're like near death experience or something, because I've never ever felt anything like what I felt that weekend or after that experience. When the experience happened, it was mad. It kind of cooled down, but then when we got back to the cars, it started again, and that was strange enough. That was actually worse, to be honest, than the first encounter. That was strange enough in its own, but I'll just get back to that in a little bit. Also as well, we saw the object from a distance, but I think in my footage as well, Mick says, I think it's about, is it 4 minutes 45 seconds in my footage, is that a bush? You know, is it a bush? Is it, what is it? And I said, yeah, Mick, it's a bush. Now that bush was further away than when we actually saw the eyes, and I told Mick it was a bush, so I knew what I'd seen. So that was another reason what was puzzling me. Why, you know, why could I not actually see the deer outline? I just saw the eyes. That's all I could see. 40 seconds, more or less, maybe more, of staring face to face with the eyes. And obviously, you know, we saw the one which, when it twisted and turned and dropped and came back up, it put my eyes to the floor. And there was another one. Very strange indeed. But more will be revealed when we release the film, but I'm just trying to get you a bit more clued up to what's actually happening at our end. Also as well, we have to respect them, and we have to respect obviously ourselves. So I was thinking to myself, Luke, mate, don't go over, you've not seen them move, they went too fast for us, we couldn't do anything, whatever they were, deer, paranormal, I don't know, but I'd seen them move and they were fast. I've never seen anything that's moved as fast in my life, to be honest. Yeah, so we can always go back, which we are going to go back, but don't know when, but it will be soon. So that's something else, you know, I've picked up on. Also as well, when you listen to both footages, bear in mind, don't just watch it, listen to what's actually happening, because that's a key thing to making the full story. It kind of fills in a lot of gaps when you watch it back. Keep rewinding it, watch it, you can watch it as many times as you want, but please just comment below and just give me a bit of feedback to what you're thinking, and then we know, you know, if we're heading in the same direction as in thinking wise. But that's something else. Also the footage as well is we've had it zoomed in, the points of interest, we've had it zoomed in. We've changed the spectrum of things because we've seen things which we needed to change the spectrum of to see if actually it's in the same light or a shadow or whatever. So we've done all that, zoomed in, and we've sent the footage away to some people who are in the same field and understand the film industry. So we've been waiting for that to come back and the feedback off that, which has been fantastic. Also, I've sent it away myself. I sent it away. Mick sent some stuff to Chris Turner Films, and I've sent my footage over to Paul Sinclair, because obviously Paul's up there all the time. Maybe every other night, every once a week, twice a week, whatever. So he knows the land. He knows how many deer up there and whatever. So I've sent the footage to Paul, and I'm just waiting to get back to me and fill in a few things. which would be a massive help. So thank you, Paul, and thanks to Chris Turner Films. So like I said, that's a little bit close to where we are. But like I said, we're still lost at the moment. We still don't know. You know, people are asking me after part 1, where's the dog man? Where's this? Where's that? It's not that simple. You know, it's over an hour's long of film when you combine the two. Plus as well, you've got different aspects of film. You've got my film, which was obviously done on a normal camera, which this camera I'm recording on. And you've also got on Mix Psionics Aurora, which is night vision. But like I said, that'll get you a little bit more into what's happening at our end. So I hope this helps you. I hope you enjoyed part 1. This is going to be part 2, and 3 will be coming soon. But like I say, give us a bit more time. Be patient, and we'll see what we can do, as in getting the best footage we can to go on for you people, viewers and subscribers, to see. But on that note, I'd just like to thank everybody. It was a cracking weekend, amazing weekend. I'd love to do it again. We are getting closer to getting answers. We are a good team. We don't also just see it, we feel it. So that's, but after that experience I had at Bempton, I feel a lot stronger for some reason. Something tells me that if there's something around, I can feel it more. Don't ask me why, but I just do. I don't know why. Maybe I'm tuning in a bit more. I don't know. Maybe the group's tuning in a bit more. But you know, the answers are coming. You know, I usually told I'm a good reader, and what I'm reading is good. So stick with this channel, stick with Mick McLaren's channel, and stick basically to all the ones, you know, you probably previously know: Paul Sinclair, Deborah Atwell, keep your eye on Deb Singleton, Codes of the Unknown, all those. Just keep your eye on them, because you know there's stuff coming up. We are a very genuine group, and want to keep it genuine, and we want you to decide also, not just us, you to decide and give us answers to what you're feeling and seeing on the other side of the screen. So on that note, it's Tootle Pip from me, and thanks for watching. Bye bye for now. Over and out.